Hey, it's Liz from Thrice, and it is Web3 Wednesday. I just want to mention, too, that we've got some new branding here, and my NFT, which you can see right above my head. And we are now easily found for all of the Web3 Wednesday content on YouTube at Thrice Official, which is also our Twitter handle, LinkedIn, and everything else. So everywhere you'd like to find us, we are at Thrice Official. Okay, so let's dive in this week. And all the scuttlebutt these days is really about Elon Musk and the fact that he owns Twitter. So I thought I'd do a quick breakdown on what this might mean for crypto and NFTs, with keeping in mind that, Elon changes his mind and, with a stroke of a pen, he can pretty much do anything he wants since Twitter is now a privately held company and his self-named Chief Twit holds all the keys to the castle, or the cage in this case. And, he said before he bought the company that he wanted to remove bots and quote unquote free speech. And so to do that, we're kind of curious whether he might move to something like verified usernames on the blockchain and really work to eliminate crypto scams, although we're not exactly sure how he might do that. But verification seems like something that is a path that he is going down. For those of you who don't use Twitter all that often, I can tell you that NFT projects in general have really thrived on Twitter. It's kind of been the home base, along with Discord, which is where really communities interact. But marketing and awareness and things like collaborations and getting on allow lists, which is the chance to buy an NFT right when it's released or before the public has access, is something that's really happened quite a bit on Twitter. And Twitter Spaces, which is a chance to kind of hold a live podcast very, very easily and record it and save it, is also something that the NFT and Web3 community in general has really embraced, as have we. Every couple of weeks, we try to do a Twitter Spaces with somebody important or interesting in the cannabis space, or someone who's working to overlap between cannabis and Web3. The other thing that Twitter is, or that Elon is really focused on, is this idea of an everything app. This was his vision back in the day when he was part of the founding team at PayPal. And he wants to replicate a model that we see in places like China with WeChat, where that one app really does everything. In addition to a communications app, it's a payment app. And so it becomes something people can't live without. And I think he would love to turn Twitter into that sort of an app. But I think it's going to be a tough climb forward to do that, with so many fewer people even using Twitter than use an iPhone or are on Meta or Instagram or TikTok or any of those kinds of places. The other thing is he's talked about having crypto payments available on Twitter, and I know the NFT and Web3 community would really like that. Elon has been sort of a Dogecoin pumper over the last few years, and so some people were surmising that maybe Dogecoin would be first, but that seems really silly because there are very few people who hold Dogecoin vis-a-vis hold Ethereum or one of the major cryptocurrencies. So finally, in thinking about how social media and Web3 might come together, most people think it needs to be more compelling than paying $4 a month for a hexagon, which basically shows that your profile picture is in fact an NFT on the blockchain, or $8 a month for a verified blue check account. There's been a lot of pushback around that and whether it's really worth it. Good news is he has tweeted that creators need to make a living, and I think he understands that NFTs are a way for artists to try to generate, direct revenue. And so maybe something like a Steam It model, which essentially rewards content creators for creating content that people like and share. So maybe we'll see some things like that. Whatever Elon wants, Elon gets these days, pretty much. So The jury is still out, but thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.